Hey Boo Bears, happy Sunday, happy February 28th, 2020. This moment has never happened before and it will never happen again. So I appreciate you for sharing this moment with me in time, all right? Today we're going to do our review on the United States, literally, the United States versus Billie Holiday. Oh my God, let me find out that Billie Holiday was a gangster. I love everything about the movie. Oh, we got to talk about it. Before we get into the review, if you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also comment. I would love to interact with you and to hear your views on the movie, okay? If you haven't seen the movie, I'd recommend you see the movie and then come back to the review because I'm about to give it all to you, okay? Now listen. The United States versus Billie Holiday is a new movie on Netflix, and it is it starred with Andra Day, and I've always heard her, and she's never been somebody who I was just like, go. She's always been in my subliminal and in this corner of my brain. Like when I recognize, I hear her voice. And I appreciate her because I've always put her in a class. Like I don't know her songs by heart is what I'm trying to say. I don't know the words to her songs, but it's about time for me to get to business because she is definitely worthy as an artist, as a vocalist, and as an actress. I think that she is on a par. Like when I say this, and it's not to take down anybody else's craft, but it's kind of like when Diana Ross, when she was in these movies, she's such a great actress that she super exceeded anyone's expectations. And at this point, she had to break away with the connotation of she's sleeping with the head of the record label, and she's like, I have talent. Look, bitches, you know. I'm about to do these roles, honey. Lady Sing the Blues, give it to me. She did the I Will Always Love You on that, when Whitney Houston stole that song from Dolly Parton. Somebody should have got a police report. But yeah, because that was that's theft. You stole the lady's song. Well, Diana Ross, she stole the acting scene from the actresses. And they're like, and at this point, it wasn't that's Berry Gordy's, lady, or, because at this point, she was a star. Don't get it twisted. She shows you glitz, glam, style, grace, poise, dress, hair, and beautiful voice. So don't get it twisted. Diana will cut you with a rusty butter knife, lick it, and put it right back in her sequence purse. So I've always put Andrea Day in a class of women that should be protected at any cost. Layla Hathaway, India Arie, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. Andrea Day is, she has more work to do vocally. I mean, not vocally, because her vocals are there. More work to do as an artist for the vocals. But this acting, we're hitting on something right now, baby. It's kind of like, Janet Jackson had to act. It's reverse for Janet. She had to act. We tried to put her in different strokes. We tried to put her as Charlene and Dream Street and Fame, and she was good on Good Times. But it wasn't success until she tapped into control. That's what it's all about. Control. And they put some hair on that girl's head and she lost her mind. She lost her mind. They put that curly hair on her head and they snatched Paula Abdul. They said, hey, heifer, come over here, honey, and show her some of them steps you be showing them cheerleaders. And she was like, do what? Show her some steps. And Janet was like, what is it again? And Paula Abdul was like, remember? When somebody say remember, they're being very cheeky, honey. It's 1, 2, 3. Remember? It's 1, 2, 3. Don't make me tell you again, bitch. Memorize this shit. Because before, Janet had never had to memorize no choreography. She did a little for fame, but if you noticed in the shots, she wasn't really in the shots doing pirouettes and jetés and relevés. No. She did a jump or two. Okay, Janet, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, jump. And then we thinking Janet is all up in there doing the choreography with the people. But it's not. Yeah, but Janet is a hard worker. Now that's one thing you can say. Michael is a better singer, and I don't mean no harm. But Janet is a hard worker, and she's gonna make her mark. Whatever weight you tell her, if you tell her to be 88 ounces, she will be 88 ounces by the time of this tour, and she's gonna know every dance step. Now, I ain't gonna be able to breathe, so I pray y'all don't expect me to be singing live when I'm running around back and forth on this stage, with these lights and shit. People be expecting entertain. I'm an entertainer. I ain't never said I was no opera singer. I left that for Kathleen Battles. I never, whoo, whoo. I never said that I was that. I'm an entertainer. I didn't say I was a singer. Entertainers don't have to be singers. As Rihanna, and that's no tea, no shade. She ain't no singer. She's the entertainer. Salt is different than pepper. Okay? So lemonade is different than sweet tea. It's not dissing one or the other. They're both needed, and I like them both. Because most singers cannot do what entertainers can do. And most entertainers can't do what singers can do vocally. So it's two different things, like a millionaire and a billionaire. Go on, sit down on it, honey. Ain't nobody worry about that shit you're talking about. So anyway, let's get to the review. And I was just saying, this is just extra. This is extra, okay? Let's get to the review. The review of it all, the United States versus Billie Holiday, is, I just feel that if this movie is even similar to the truth, this poor Billie Holiday, like, poor lady, she didn't have a fucking person on her side except for the person that Lawrence played, which Lawrence, oh my God, he was, I was proud of Lawrence. And when I say proud, just as a person, as an actor, as an artist, because he's transcend. You know what I'm saying? From the fashion, whatever he did, and I saw him as that character. I didn't even see Lawrence. That's how you know he jammed. He done fucked around and did the Coachella on us with the acting. By mistake. Like, I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? You got to give peas where they are due. Now, you got to give peas where they do. He did that. And Andre Day did that. She lost 40 pounds and he picked it up. He picked up whatever 40 pounds she lost. Because that didn't even look like Lawrence. Because Lawrence usually weighs about 48 ounces max. And that's with clothes, tiaras, and all that shit on. The ostrich furs, the kids be dressing, but then it'd be heavy. So he weighs 48 ounces. And here, Lawrence looked like he may have weighed about 135, 140. And he ain't never in his whole life. They gave him the lace front hair. It was amazing. It was very, very good. Andre Day committed to the role. When I say committed, she took her clothes off and you saw her ninnies. And she didn't give a shit if they hung down low. This is how I look without makeup. And with no bra, my ninnies hang down low. My hair ain't never hung down to my shoulders. Shit, it might not grow. You never know, but I'm clever when I bust a rhyme. This is why we got to protect This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why I did the intro before the review, so they can understand who I am and where I'm coming from and why I'm so passionate. Oh my God, it was a good movie. And because I love history. I love history. I love the glitz and the glam. And even though Billie Holiday was this big star, because don't get it wrong, she was the Beyonce of our time, of their time. When she did Carnegie Hall, honey, for the bougie bitches, when she did Carnegie Hall, that was her Coachella. The deal was off. It wasn't nobody else doing things like that. And it wasn't even a race thing. It's just not that. I don't give a shit who you were. There's not a lot of heifers who can sell out Carnegie Hall. And she wasn't about that segregation. She was like, let's integrate. It was just so much. And then when she did her song, Strange Fruits, she could get arrested, kind of like when they did that with, let me bring it to this era. Remember when Madonna did Blonde Ambition, and they said, we will arrest you if you do, in certain parts of the world, if you do like a virgin with that microphone and you put it in between your legs and you doing all that. It's like, not like Madonna is on a par, and yeah, I don't mean no harm, of Billie Holiday. But I'm just saying, some artists get threatened and be policed there. And they're like, if you do this particular song, you're going to jail, bitch. And that is what they did with Strange Fruits with Billie Holiday. Every time she performed it, they was trying to give her some smoke. Until it was so politically correct, but incorrect. And the powers that be, whoever these, it was the police officers who didn't want her to sing their songs, which I don't think it was the police officers. I think it may have been the government. That's why it's hence the United States versus Billie Holiday. And she was singing the song because when she goes on tour, she's driving in a bus, through the United States, and she sees things. She's driving past burning crosses in front of people's homes, people on trees hanging, the mom and the dad and kids are crying. I'm singing this motherfucking song. And no other artist was brave enough at that time. That's why I said, let me find out Billie Holiday was a fucking gangster. A fucking gangster. She weighed 88 pounds, bitch. I will kill you in your sleep. It was too much. It was just too much. And, I don't want to curse, but I might have to because there's no other way to say it. But you got to quit having weak motherfuckers around you. You got to quit having weak motherfuckers who don't give a shit about you around you. Period. I don't give a fuck who it is. Because a weak motherfucker can be swayed. And they around you, you never know why they're around you. And so she had weak motherfuckers around her, meaning people who she was even sleeping with. Her man. The dude she was dating hugged her, put some drugs in her after she had been clean, mind you. It's like, I got you a ring, and got her a hug, put the drugs in there, and the police busted in there. He set her up. Plus, he tried to Ike Turner her. He was a little aggressive to me in the very beginning anyway, because he slapped her ass while she was walking up to the stage. This is Billie Holiday. Excuse me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's like Beyonce going on stage if she wasn't married to Jay-Z. Okay, let's use somebody else because I'm like, hey man, can you use somebody else? I don't know. Nivea. She's the hottest heifer in town. And she go on stage and this guy who just meets her for the first time slaps her ass as she goes on stage. I would have taken off my heel and act like that movie Single White Female when she killed that bitch with that heel. I would have turned right around and act like we was in the motherfucking jungle, bitch. You gonna slap my ass, bitch? And we haven't even broken, bitch, we can at least have a spinach dip and some nachos. We don't even know each other in no kind of how. That's my grandmother used to say. No kind of how, honey. No kind of how. And I was like, what grandma talking about? Okay. Now, Billie Holiday's mom, allegedly, if the movie hit its mark in the movie, Billie Holiday's mom worked at a whorehouse and had her living there. And when she became like 10 years old, She was like, honey, you either gonna have to make these men feel good, or you gonna have to live with Miss Peggy down the street. I don't want to live with Miss Peggy down the street. I want to be with you. Then you're gonna have to make these men feel good. It was unfucking believable. And then that's what the character who played by Lawrence was trying to tell, the guys. You don't know what she's been through. She feels like nobody loves her. That's why it comes out in that throat, that esophagus when she sings. God bless the child that got his own. Ooh, that's got his own. I mean, it just sounds like it was just like she was in a smoky room, honey, and it just, this one song will give me the money for the bills that I need, honey. She sang like that. Just like, back in the day, everybody smoked. So it was a smoky room. The lights were dim. And this is the money. Because they kept cheating her with her money. Even her men. Cheat her with the money. Cheat her with the money. That's why Aretha Franklin kept the purse. She was like, not only are you motherfuckers going to pay me in cash, I don't do wire transfers, honey. I don't do Cash App, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about half that shit you're talking about. Give me my money in cash. I'm putting it in my purse, and I'm taking my purse on the motherfucking stage with me, bitches. I'm going to put it right on that baby grand piano, and I'm watching that motherfucker in my peripheral vision the whole time I'm on the stage. She'll be like, who's zooming who? Take another look. Tell me, baby, who's zooming who? Ah! Who's zooming who? She'll be looking at that purse. Jump, jump, jump to my purse is still there, still there, still there, still there. Shit. Aretha said, honey, they must have cheated. And Aretha is from Detroit. She don't put half the shit in her coffee. And if she did, she wouldn't stir it. Honey, she was still mean to Patti LaBelle even till they was in their 70s, bitch. When Patti tried to touch Aretha when she was at that shit. Ooh, don't touch me. Do not touch me. You know I don't fuck with you. Honey, don't do that because the cameras are rolling. I love you. Now go. Go. She knew that was Patti LaBelle. And Patti tried to touch her and, don't do that. Ooh. Girl. I left my Ninja Star by mistake. You would have been got if I had brought it. So, Billie Holiday in the movie Andrea Day was playing in. Billie Holiday was a star, and she had her men, and some of her men betrayed her. Even the police officer. He was like a federal agent, but he was posing. He was fine, too. I would have believed him, too, girl. I would have believed him, too. He came in sneaking all in her dressing room, trying to do all like that. And her people was like, bye, miss us, gone. We ain't worried about half that shit you talking about, sir. Do you know how many people be trying to talk to Billie Holiday? Get your funky ass out of here. And so he just kept coming back with this little army suit on. And so one day, and he was cute. So she was like, look, little soda water. So she was like, let him in one day. He come to find out this joker is a federal agent trying to plant drugs on her or trying to catch her doing drugs. And he saw it the first time she was there. He went into the dressing room. He saw the needle with the little spoon, and it was something like on the spoon and shit. And she tried to cover it up. Well, you should have covered that up when you said let him in, honey. What is going on? And she had a candle. It was a candle lit. I'm like, so you going to just be doing heroin in your dressing room and you going to be walking out the club like this after giving a great performance? Is this what we're doing, honey? I don't know. Shit, I'm asking you, because you know about these things. Yes, I'm asking you because you know about these things. And then she is a big star. Like I said, she was the Beyonce of the time, okay? And so she still had to take the service elevator when she went to go visit her girlfriend. I mean, some ladies be like, oh, that's my girlfriend Peggy, honey. But no, this was her girlfriend when she was in town, okay? Gonna sit down on it. And so she went to go visit Tallulah Bankhead or whatever her name is. Maybe, I don't know, Tallulah somebody. And so when Tallulah went to the lobby and they was trying to get up to the top of the condo or the apartment, the service elevator guy or the elevator guy, back then they had to do all this and do all that, honey, and push the four, and then he push it for you, honey. What a job to have, honey. All I gotta do is push buttons all day, bitch, and you leave me alone. Go on, get off. Get off the elevator. Get off the elevator. So that would probably be a good job. Just go. I have my AirPods in. I won't even let you know. Okay, so anyway, Billie Holiday had to catch the service elevator, not the main elevator, and she went fucking ballistic. I think she put her Newport out on the dude. She was like, honey, the devil is a lie. She was like, she put her Newport out on him, honey. And so she was just over it. She was over it. She kept a man and she kept a dog. And when her dog died, she had a full-blown funeral and canceled a whole entire show. I will mess up my coins for Fifi. I will, honey. She was a little evil, too. In the aspect of she had her band. You bond with your band. Your band is there with you. First of all, she wouldn't even pay them all the way because she had a heroin problem. She was like, if I don't get my fix, you bitches, what? So she didn't even pay them. And then she left them in the middle of like some kind of field. They were in the middle of the field. They parked the bus just to have fun and dance and be free. And the next thing you know, honey, this evil guy comes and he pulls in front of the bus. And she caught him. And he's like, Billie! Just a country motherfucker, okay? Just gut bucket, honey, in my opinion. His name should just be Smitty. Ooh, don't touch me! Get away from me! Go! Gone, Smitty. Just a Smitty. You just don't ever want Smitty to touch you, honey. You know about Smitty. Everybody knows about Smitty. And so he was the Smitty type of guy. And so he was, get in the car. Come on, Billie. He think he owned you because he gave you something like $400. Oh my God, that's so no money. I could spend that shit by mistake. You know what I'm saying? You wake up the next morning, God damn, where did my money go? By mistake, bitch. And so he think he done did something. He gave you $400, so you literally owe him your life for $435. God, Smitty, don't you touch me. So anyway, and then so any dude would be cool with stranding your band members, and you're cool with it. Like, damn. And they were like, hey, Billie, you didn't pay us. We don't have any money and we don't have any gas. We don't even have gas for this big ass truck with your fucking name on it. So you strand me here, now I got to drive home in a truck with your fucking name on it, bitch. Every time I go pee at the gas station and I walk back and I see the van, the bus with Billie Holiday, rip this fucking sign off of here. And then you singing this strange fruit song. And they might turn the bus over thinking you in here and you been gone and we even died on the way home fucking with you. I don't believe I am in this predicament. I don't believe I'm in this situation. How did I get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Nobody's supposed to be here. And so she met the Jimmy man. So Jimmy, he was the police officer that got her put in jail. He framed her. He was acting like he was a soldier man. And, he was cute. And she wanted some Jimmy, and they knew that. That's why they sent in. They find this federal officer. They was like, she likes the man. They literally said that. They was like, honey, she loves her drug and she likes the man. And it is the truth, allegedly, in the movie. And so when Jimmy come, yes, honey, I would have ate him with a side of coleslaw, bitch. A side of coleslaw. Hey, Jimmy, sit down. Shit, sit your cute ass down, motherfucker. And he goes, yes, Miss Billie Holiday. Fuck all that. Because, you know, she gets straight to it. And she doesn't like it when you make love. Jimmy is the one who tried to teach her love and making love. He was, like, taking it slow with her. And she was like, I ain't got time for all that kissing. Bam this out. And he was like, but I want to make love to you. Look, that's why she called the mean guy. Because she liked being to kind of like bam it out. And he's like trying to make love to her like you remember Leave It to Beaver? Leave It to Beaver. Honey, I'm not Mrs. Cleaver. Gee golly, Wally. Fuck all that. This is Little Kim over here. And we didn't know who Little Kim was at the time. But that's who, she was shit, I used to be scared of them. But Billie was ride or die, honey. She was like, don't let this motherfucking satin dress fool you, honey. Kind of like Whitney Houston. Don't let the satin dress fool you. Your ass be hemmed up in here. Mm-mm. Billie was by for it. Because if that guy was making love to her the right way, she would have never called that mean guy. And they would never be stranded in that field. He holding her hand and shit. And she was like, what the fuck? What's going on around here? And she be calling you the N-word. She'll call you the N-word so quick, honey, while she blow that cigarette smoke in your face. She be like, you better move, N-word. Fuck out of here. We just loved Billie Holiday. And I just didn't want the movie to end. It could have came on today again. But I did not want the movie to end. I thought everybody did. I thought Everybody Hates Chris did good. I thought Diana Ross' son did good. Everybody did good. Everybody did good. And I don't know if Andre Day was singing or if this was Billie Holiday's voice, but whoever was singing was doing a very good job. And if she wasn't singing, that heifer made me like, she's on a par of, like I said, I don't want to take credit away from not a soul, but Andre Day did her damn thing. And the directing of it all, it was the directing, the cinematography, it just like made her look that age. It made her look that age, and I love the hair. The only thing I was baffled by in the whole movie is how she had that part in her hair, because I didn't see it go like that, and then she had that cocoon on the top of the hair. I just wanted to know how the hairstyle was made. That's the only question how they do that? It was good. It was fucking good. Now, it was good. Every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Somebody makes some macaroni and cheese, and that shit be good, bitch. And you be like, that was good. Now, who made the macaroni and cheese? When you got to start asking questions like you're a forensic specialist at the dinner, you sit your ass down and eat. But now, it is so good, goddamn. Now, I could taste the butter and the cheese. Who made the macaroni and cheese? Smitty. Bitch, don't eat it. It can't be trusted. Don't eat Smitty's. Macaroni or cheese. All right, guys. So I think we have pretty much covered it all. Like I said, the one point I wanted to make as an artist every now and then there is an artist who morphs into the person that they are. I thought they did that in the Candelabra. That was a good one. I think Diana Ross did it with Lady Sing the Blues. I think that Faye Dunaway did it with Mommy Dearest. I think that Angela Bassett did it and What's Love Got to Do with It. And I think that this new movie, The United States versus Billie Holiday, is on a par of all of those movies that we named. I think it's going to be a cult classic. I think it is definitely a part of our history, and it was done very well. What else do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yo. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Listen, drop a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can get all the videos, new and fresh and stuff. All right. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Thank you once again for hanging out with me. And I will see you next time on the Mario Ramon review. Don't forget, tonight, we are going to do the Real Housewives of Atlanta live. The Real Housewives of Atlanta live review immediately, right after the show, California time, because I'm in Los Angeles. So I have to see it, hours later after you guys. So it comes on 9 o'clock my time, and so it'll end 10 o'clock, which will be 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you can catch me. If you can't, then I'll see you that time in the morning. Like, you can catch you in the morning. All right. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. God bless you. Bye.